Hi. What failure means to you, and when do you say that you failed? You know, the definition of a thing is very important because people are designed to respond to a situation according to its name. People do not respond to what things, people, or situation are really, but according to how they perceive them. And that perception comes from how that very situation, thing, or person is defined in your mind. A bad definition of a situation in a person's mind will result in a false perception and a bad attitude towards it. And a right definition will also induce a good attitude and perception. Is failure an event, a habit, and a lifestyle, or an attitude? Difficult to answer, isn't it? Nevertheless, we have some nuggets that will help you get a better definition of failure. One of the biggest tricks in our society today and in our school system is to let us know that failure is perceived by what other people think of you. Here we fail because we didn't make it according to what other people say we should have done. That is the cause of many depressions and anxiety, because now people want to fit other people's standards. They say, if you don't make it at school, you fail. If you don't have a good job, you fail. If you don't drive a fancy car or dwell in your own home, you fail. If you don't speak well their language, you fail. All of that is nonsense. It's a big lie. No one has the power to define what is good or new for you or not, except your Creator. The truth is that what we call failure many times are not, but just a learning experience. Failure is more an attitude than an experience, because everyone fails, rich or poor, successful people or failures. No one is exempt. Since everybody fails, it means that it's not the event or the experience that defines failure, but the response we give to that. A person fails when he or she lets the bad experience he or she has dictate his or her behavior. But a successful person uses the disappointments to become better, stronger, and wiser. The setback is only an indication for more efforts, more knowledge, and more wisdom. In other words, the day you give up and let the disappointment affect you, that's when you fail. You can't be discouraged, but don't give up. Keep trying, keep learning, keep adjusting yourself until you hit the target. A failure is a person who gave up on his dream, on his vision, on his project because of bad experience or the presumption of bad outcomes. In this sense, failure is an attitude of giving up, of admitting defeat, of throwing in the towel, on letting outside pressure overwhelm us, of allowing other people to define us according to their own standards. Failure is all about resigning oneself to not trying. It is conceding defeat before you have tried. It is admitting defeat before or without fighting. Failure is a mental disease. It is a state of mind, not an event. You don't have the right to fail despite all your disappointments. Keep going, keep trying, keep learning. Your family, your community, your nation, and even your generation need you to succeed. Like the world needed, for example, the Wright brothers to succeed in order to enable us to fly through airplane. Like the world needed Graham Bell to succeed so that we could benefit from the telephone. Like the world needed even Mark Zuckerberg to succeed to enable us to use Facebook to stay connected. I think you get something from this video. You are not a failure as long as you do not let bad events draw you back. Shake off the dust of your disappointments and setbacks, and today get a new momentum to face that adversity and prevail. It was Zoe from Cameroon. Success!